Hey guys, Jade here. Today we are talking about, in my opinion, literally the best Nerf blaster that has ever been off the shelves for this hobby, and it's the V-Twin. And I've been trying to get one of these for a while, new in box, so I can experience it, in all of its glory. And I finally got one, and I'm gonna go back to Walmart and get like 3 more probably. Um, this is it, guys. This is the best. This is the best we've ever had. This is just incredible. And in my opinion, this is the best blaster for modders, the best blaster for people who just like stock blasters, the best blaster for your kids, the best blaster for your husband or boyfriend or however you identify. This is it. This is this is just the best. Like, I have so many positive things to say about this blaster, especially after this review. And Lydia actually hates this one. She does not like how big, loud, and noisy it is. But um, we're gonna start at the front and move right on back, and I'm gonna talk about why this is the best. This is the barrel. It rotates. It literally is a Gatling gun. Like, how cool is that? That is just the coolest thing ever. I absolutely love it. It's intimidating. It's cool looking. Moving back, we have this handle right here. This is actually removable. You can take this off and put this on other blasters that have the same railings, like the Spectrum and a couple other things. And this is still just a really great silhouette. This is literally a minigun, guys. Like, it's awesome. Moving back again, we have this little dart door right here. That's where you can lay your belt across. You can expand these belts. You can buy these belts separately on Dartzone's page. Or, I think it's Dartzone, yeah. Like, that's awesome that they are offering that service. You can just get them extra. And the thing that makes this blaster so good is it doesn't actually work with a pusher system. It has a little wheel up there. You can kind of see it rolling. It's right here. And that actually just fits into this groove and just feeds the darts right into the flywheels, which is awesome. Like, that's such a more efficient system than what we've seen, and it works really well. It feeds darts really fast. I've seen a modded one of these, absolutely serving darts for like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It just is a really, really, really good mechanism, guys, and I'm really happy with it. Moving back, we have the main body of the blaster, which is small and compact. This thing is, what do I have? For comparison, about the same size as this. This is like a very small, light, easy to use blaster. You can easily single hand it. You can easily dual wield them. All the controls are right here on this hand, which is perfect. Moving up into the handle, it is a top handle, so you can truly minigun it up. This brings me back to Team Fortress 2. I was not a heavy player. I was a scout player, obviously. But this just really brings me back to that game. You got your rev trigger, nice and big, main trigger, also nice and big. Both are really comfortable. This entire blaster is just comfortable and fun to use. Now, I'm going to fire it a little bit. It takes 6 AA batteries, which means that it has more power. There's a lot of motors in this thing, and they all need a lot of power, but mine is averaging like 80 FPS, which is super freaking usable. I know, that was a little crazy, huh? It's an absolute beam of darts, guys, and this is just stock. I've seen these modded with like lipos and stuff like that, and they get absolutely ridiculous. This thing's amazing. Alright, I got one more dart. Its rev up time isn't bad. Its firing time is immediate, and just the way this functions is so much better than any other chain-fed blaster that we've seen on the market so far. And it's really incredible. I'm surprised not more people have these. It also comes with these. These are these little chain thingies that you're supposed to hook onto the side right here. I like mine without them, and that is supposed to hold the chain so it feeds nice and well. But this thing is very obviously not only for, holding up the darts, but it's for dart storage. And one other thing that they did is they added holes at the bottom of every single one of these. You can kind of see that. You can just undo one screw and you have a wonderful shotgun absolver for like drain blasters, or maybe one of these. You know, these things are obviously meant to be absolvers. They are just perfect for that. Like, why else would they include such a specific shape? Like, they did not have to mold all that extra plastic in there. This blaster only comes with enough darts to fill the belt. What were they thinking? They were obviously thinking about us as the community, and these little absolvers are just amazing. I think I picked this up for like 20 or 30 bucks. Even at $30, it's still an amazing buy. Like, this thing is awesome. Are you kidding me? Why wouldn't you want this? Lydia's had enough. She is out. She is just so shocked by how good this blaster is. So, community-wise, this thing is incredible for hobbyists. It's incredible for non-hobbyists. Like, if you're a modder, this thing's great for modding. It teaches you a lot about circuitry and stuff like that. If this is like your first kind of big project, it's relatively simple, easy to use. It paints really well. It is a really good support blaster. You can do some pretty serious cover fire with this thing if you buy a couple extra chains, even in stock form. On the field, they're just scary looking. They make a lot of noise, and you got like all of that coming around the corner. Like, you don't want to get shot by that. You know, a lot of darts are about to come out of it. It's just is like absolutely amazing. The ranges aren't terrible. Like, they're super usable. I'm definitely gonna run this at my next war just because it's so much fun to use. From a modding standpoint, like, as I've said a million times, this thing has some serious potential. It's got just tons of room inside of it. It's super easy to mod, and just from like a other perspectives, like, you can take this off and then just undersling this. Like, you can make a master key out of this super easily. For heavies, you can like dual wield them or however you want to do that. You can make a turret out of this thing. Like, this just has so much availability to do whatever you want with. It's perfect. It's like, it's just so, it's so good. It's so much better than this. I reviewed this yesterday, and I just really didn't like it. It is so good, and I'm so happy I picked one up. They're absolutely incredible. I just love it. Like, even just the stylizing on the blaster is really nice too. It's like, it's got these little like rigidity vents back here, and it just is like nice and smooth on the side. It's not overdone. It's not like this where they're throwing all kinds of random stuff on the shell just to make it look like okay. This thing just looks good. It paints up good. Master keys, primary. This is a really good secondary. It doesn't weigh that much. It's a relatively small blaster. You can take the front off of this thing and just have like essentially this, and it's the size of this. It's the size of a Trailblazer. That's what these are called, right? Yeah, it's the size of a Trailblazer, and can spit out like a ton of darts. I've seen people put them up here, on your back and stuff like that. It's just so good, guys. This has so much potential to be whatever you want it to be for whatever your needs are, and for like $30, you're getting a really good, really fun out-of-the-box blaster that is just amazing. It fires really fast. It's scary. It feels really good in your hands. You feel like you are in control. It's not super ridiculously heavy like a Vulcan, which has an abysmal rate of fire and FPS. This thing has a really good rate of fire and a really good FPS. This is like on Hyperfire scale, if not maybe shooting a little bit faster. I don't know that for sure, but it's just really good, and I absolutely love it. I cannot wait to do more stuff with this thing. This thing is ridiculous. I want to put one on the bottom of a skewer just to have it. It's so cool, and I cannot wait to see more of these out there as they start to go on clearance and stuff like that. The chains are like 16 bucks a piece. That's a little pricey, but like, I don't know. Spend like $200 on one of these guys. Trust me. Get yourself some motors, flywheel cages, and stuff like that. It's really all you need. A lipo, you know, the works. Then spend like $160 on chains. Just get 10 chains and just cover your body in them. And you're just gonna have a good time, trust me. My name is Jade. This is the V-Twin by Adventure Force, and it's absolutely my favorite blaster. that's ever been like out of the box. I love this. Please buy one of these. Please mod these. I want to see more of these. I want to come around the corner and be meted by like 3 people just doing this. This is great. Definitely pick one of these up. 100%. This is a 10 out of 10 on the blaster scale, guys. This thing is the best all around in like every single category. Like, it's accurate. It's just good. The rate of fire is incredible. It's so much fun to use. Like, the funness of this blaster is off the charts, guys. Look at this thing. If you don't want this, you're lying. You want one of these. And it's small. It's not huge. It's not like a gigantic minigun thing. Like, you know, it's just small. It's a minigun. It's great. Buy one of these. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. I super appreciate it.